Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today here we are on Liquid Gold, and up in the north position we have Big SiZe with the GLA Stealth, I believe he is, with the orange color. Yeah, he's the Stealth. And yeah, Big SiZe up in the north. All the way down in the south, lots and lots of oils on Liquid Gold. All the way down in the south we have ExCaL with the USA Air Force in the purple color. Opening here with what looks like a double barracks. Going for some kind of a drop. Put the minimap on. He's going for a drop over in this position. So I sent a worker immediately there, but it will get shut down. It's always annoying here for a drop for the US, because even if he goes inside there, it can just get combat drops and actually still get stopped anyway. SiZe evacs his worker, but it is a dead worker now. You pretty much need a toxin tractor straight away sent over there. Behind this, ExCaL is going for 1, 2... I think that one's meant to be going over here. 3, 4, 5 oils. So straight away putting the pressure on SiZe there. Is he going to be able to stop all of them oil caps? He's going to be able to stop this one. He's got a stealthed rebel there. But is ExCaL going to turn and fight that? Or is ExCaL going to go inside of that bunker? Is SiZe going to fight it at all? SiZe has sent a worker straight across the map and actually gone for a proper SiZe worker. Keeping up with his tradition. Just sent it straight across the map and building a SiZe tunnel in the Big SiZe corner there on ExCaL's oil. Is ExCaL going to be quick enough to stop that? There is a dozer on the way, but with those RPGs inside of there, that's not going to achieve all too much. ExCaL could go for a combat drop. Now is probably the prime opportunity to do it. He's actually choosing to deploy a 5-base instead. SiZe has got himself 1, 2 oils. ExCaL did not even get that one, but actually I think that got stopped there by the technical. So SiZe is off to a very, very decent start, to be honest, and that tunnel is already up. So ExCaL is under a hell of a lot of pressure here. Just in case you're wondering, we have seen ExCaL against SiZe on this map as stealth and air, and I think they even had the same positions before, but I had to double check earlier if we casted this one before, and it was a different game. But just in case you thought you'd seen this one before, chances are you probably haven't. Although maybe you have, maybe you've seen it somewhere else, I don't know. Okay, SiZe's attack there does get cleared up. This worker here is going to get denied. SiZe pops a few more units. It's going to re-establish control of that bunker. ExCaL still not being able to capture anything on this side, and he's also lost control of that oil, this oil, and that oil. So SiZe off to an amazing start here. ExCaL did get this one, but SiZe is also going to go and try and capture that. Toxin Tractor is in the mix now, and that building should get cleared out. Yeah, very, very nice there from SiZe. Everything pretty much is going SiZe's way. ExCaL did clear some stuff up there and did initially win that battle there, but has not been able to capitalize on it. And ExCaL did get this oil, although that one could have been denied by SiZe. It's more of a SiZe mistake. ExCaL now producing from double barracks with these missile defenders, but he's relinquished all map control, and SiZe is even going to get another oil. SiZe only collecting on 4 workers. They're back in his main, so whilst he's taking over all of the map, it would be far easier just to actually produce a few more workers on your main supply to keep your income decent. That was a bad attack there from SiZe, just sending 3 quads by themselves. Not ideal, and ExCaL is now ahead in terms of XP because of those kills. Combat drop. Or is that just blocking it? Yeah, that's just blocking it, actually. So SiZe is going to lose this entire position. I think if SiZe had kept them quads alive and maybe just put them back here, this situation here would not be happening. That Chinook would go down pretty fast. But SiZe is using this opportunity just to take over the rest of the map. He's got that oil. He's going to probably get that one. He's going to get the artillery platform, which will make this area even harder to retake later on for ExCaL. SiZe could even get that refinery as well, but ExCaL is now moving out on this right-hand side. Chinook being brought in once again. Needs to be careful there's no stealth tunnels by, because SiZe does like to make the quad cannons. But saying that, weirdly, he's actually making technicals. Changing it up a little bit here, Big Size. ExCaL choosing to kill one oil and capture the other one for himself. Technical now coming in for SiZe. Is that going to be a TNT, though? If that was a TNT, that would have been very nice. Probably would have got a V and an ambo. SiZe has only revealed his quad so far, I think. So I don't think ExCaL knows that there is a heavy amount of technicals. If you know your opponent's just going technicals, you can just make a couple of combat nukes. Here comes the tech RPG, and those there is going to get stopped on a 57% strat center. ExCaL was clearing out the map, and now has to suddenly rush back. Tower's now going to be next to full, and this supply is going to be captured. Yeah, it is going to be captured. ExCaL going to lose a little bit of HP there on an ambulance. So far, SiZe is controlling everything, but you got to keep up the pressure. You got to keep controlling things. You do not want to let ExCaL even breathe, because he will be breathing back down your neck within the next couple of minutes, especially with Air Force here, which I think this is probably one of his matchups, because he always chooses this particular matchup on this map. Nice little bit of a pop there for SiZe. I think he took out only one unit. He took out 2 units now. More technicals now in the mix for SiZe. Although one of them there does get completely wasted. SiZe is back with another tech RPG. Could focus down that dozer if he's quick, but seems like he's not going to be quick enough. He was actually shooting missile defenders and stuff. And that strategy center looks like it will indeed get up. But that supply having been sold, ExCal's only collecting on 1 supply. Does have the 2 oils though. That oil has gone down now.
Search and destroy.
Search and destroy now in the mix. These quads probably should run away. Going to be very hard for any quads to kill any search and destroy bees any time of the day. ExCal's going to have to make an enormous mistake and run into a full tunnel. A bunch of quads now pushing on the right and on the left. But this is all feeding ExCal's XP. Here comes a carpet bomb for ExCal. It's going to take out a number of quads. Only 2 survive. And on the right hand side, 1 V did get picked up. 2 Vs get picked up. ExCal being pulled from right to left at the moment. So he's definitely controlling the game. Definitely keeping on the pressure. He's now on buggies. Spectre gunship makes his way over to the top right hand side. And that oil is done for. I think SiZe should be doing a few more TNTs. I don't think we've seen any TNTs here on ExCaL. Maybe he thinks there's Pathfinders, or maybe he's just not thinking about it. But a few of those tech RPGs earlier, they could have been probably more successful if there was a TNT instead. Bunch of buggies do pop, reveal themselves. 1 buggy went down, but for 1 V. Better trade-off there for SiZe, considering he has pretty much the entire map. ExCaL trying to make some stuff happen. He is clearing a couple of tunnels here. This could be a tech terror, but actually no, I think it's an empty one actually. ExCaL probably knows it's empty too. Little bit weird, to say the least. 3 arms daily production here for SiZe. He's only collected on 3 workers now and 4 workers over here. All of it is floating a decent amount of cash, but you could argue he could be in an even stronger position, maybe on a 4th arms dealer. If he'd actually capture that and be collecting on the right amount of workers, he could have more units out. He could be collecting on more workers there. So whilst he's winning, he could be winning even more comfortably, I feel. That's why I mention things like that sometimes. Because sometimes I say, oh, he's collecting only on 2 workers, and people say, oh, but he's got 10k anyway. But it's not about the position they're in or the cash they've got now. It's about the position they could be in if they were. Ooh, baby. That's decent. He killed 2 buggies there and the tunnel and damaged the tower there as well. ExCaL just choosing to kill the oils now. With the support powers, you know, he can even things up for sure here. Because he's already taken that oil out for free just by clicking the Spectre gunship on it. Whereas SiZe, I feel, has got to work a lot harder. His support powers are pretty bad for stuff. Of course, you got the bounty money, rebel ambush and stuff, but it's not like you can just click a carpet bomb and just annihilate an entire army. You gotta work for it a little bit.
Search and destroy.
Okay, search and destroy re-established. Firebase going up for ExCaL on this left-hand side. Decides to cancel it, build another barracks. It's got a decent amount of cash, best part of 10k. ExCaL obviously reclaimed that oil before, but it's now being focused down by SiZe, and SiZe now bringing in the buggies and quads over this right side, and ExCaL is under a lot of pressure, actually. There is a combat Chinook out. Has SiZe seen that? Massive, massive fight. Losses on both sides, but I feel like it's been a lot better for ExCaL. 1v might go down if he focuses it. No. 3vs in total went down, but for an entire army there of SiZe. SiZe takes down the barracks, but at the cost of about 5 buggies. Combat Chinook now in action. DoMiNaToR snipes one of the Vs. He had to do something there because he was revealed anyway by the search and destroy. SiZe floating 14k. Would not be a SiZe game if he wasn't floating anything over 10k. 14 is the number today. 16 now. ExCal's floating 10k. It's like the higher in levels you go, more people floating cash. Which I don't think is the optimal way to play. SiZe now got 10k. Sorry, 20k. Just add another 10. Yeah, SiZe does this when he likes to prove a point that he's not even really trying, I think. He doesn't need to spend the cash. He's got like literally nearly 25k now. Here comes a carpet bomb from ExCaL, but judging by how much cash SiZe has got, it's going to need an absolutely monstrous play now. We have seen SiZe do it before when he just like kind of just goes into chill mode. But when you've got that army, do you really need to do anything? He's got all the upgrades. He's got a few buggies there. He only needs like 2. These combat Chinook's not going to be able to get anything done against GPS scrambled, fully upgraded quads. And SiZe is just toying with his food, really. It's been a complete masterclass, really, from SiZe. Got all that money being raked in there by SiZe's bounty money. ExCaL made a particle cannon, but that is it. GG. That was a bit of a demolition job there for Big SiZe. Really, really well played. Defeated. Less than 14 minutes against the Air Force on ExCaL's map pick, with ExCaL having a stronger army there of the Air Force. I think stealth is still very good there, but I think you have to give the slight edge to Air Force because just Air is the strongest in the game, I feel. But yeah, otherwise, really, really well done by both players. But yeah, especially Big SiZe, really raw. Like I said, masterclass there from Big SiZe. Yeah. GG, well played, and see you in the next one.